Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be reviewing Agua De Kefir by GT's. But before we get started with that, I just want to get it off my chest and say, man, am I happy to have this hairstyle back, right? Now, I haven't really done this style in the last, 1 or 2 years, maybe once in a while, but it wasn't really a thing that I kept going. I would just probably do it for like a day. But I felt like for 2025, I needed to bring this back full time because if you've been following the channel since the beginning, 2017, you'll know this was a style I rocked for a long time. And I was rocking it way before I even started this channel. I think I started doing this hairstyle back in 2012, 2013. And I feel like it really just changes my appearance. It makes me look a little thinner, look a little younger, look a little more energetic, and that's the energy I want to bring into 2025. And we're going to start with this review because I don't think, or have I, done any reviews this year so far. I don't really remember. I feel like this page has been a little dull for a while, right? Am I right there with that? But we're going to start with Agua De Kefir by GT's. Now, a while ago, GT's had a product called Agua Kefir. And I don't think this is simply just a rebranding because it seems a little different. See, today we're going to be looking at the Guava Paloma variety. Guava Paloma, well, guava is a fruit. Paloma is a Mexican drink that usually consists of tequila, lime juice, grapefruit, and soda, if I'm not mistaken. I don't expect tequila to be in here. I don't know really what's in this just yet because I haven't looked at the ingredients. But this touts itself as cultured hydration. Now, it says it has postbiotics, electrolytes, and minerals. Electrolytes, we know, are great for hydration. Minerals also, helps your vitamins and minerals. They're always good for the body for the most part. But one thing you might be wondering, because I had to look this up, is what is a postbiotic? Because, I know my prebiotics, I know my probiotics, but what is, in fact, a postbiotic? Well, it kind of gives it away because post usually means after the fact. And a postbiotic is, from what I was reading, like the leftover kind of probiotic cells or whatnot that are usually created after probiotics are like broken down and stuff like that. So for some reason that's in the drink versus actual probiotics, but I guess it might help with hydration factor. Now, when we look at the side, it says it's desert hydration. I kind of want to run down all of this just because of how it seems like it's a little different than the original Agua Kefir. Now, Agua De Kefir is based on authentic Mexican water kefir that originated in the desert of Mexico circa 1800s. The kefir crystals used to cultivate this tonic grew on the pads of the prickly pear cactus. Each delicious sip is light, refreshing, and incredibly thirst quenching. Wow, I really can't read today, huh? Incredibly thirst quenching. Enjoyed as an alternative to sodas, sparkling flavored waters, or sports drinks. Now, kefir to me isn't how it's being described here. I always thought of kefir as more of like a yogurt, but I guess there's a different style of kefir in Mexico. Now, it says replenish and recover. With a full spectrum of electrolytes, Agua De Kefir perfectly complements an authentic and active lifestyle. With the same amount of electrolytes found in most sports drinks, you can skip the sugar and additives usually found in these drinks while still hydrating your body with everything it needs to perform. In addition, Agua De Kefir has naturally occurring probiotics that keep your body recovering from strenuous exercise while also improving your mood. Now, it's weird because the front of it says postbiotics, but here they mention probiotics. Maybe we'll get into that more with the ingredient list. Now, it says another member of the GT's family. Thank you for supporting the family-owned and operated company. My great-grandmother was born in Cholula, Mexico. I probably mispronounced that, which is bad because I'm Mexican. I should be able to pronounce these places. And I am proud to honor my Latin heritage with heritage. Why can't I speak today? I am proud to honor my Latin heritage and hers with this product. Since 1995, we have been fermenting and crafting nutritious foods that we believe support both your health and your happiness. That's by GT Dave, my homie. I've never actually talked to him. I don't know him, but I love GT's kombucha and GT products, so that's my boy, right? Now, let's look at the ingredients. It's 10% juice, 30 calories, 70 milligrams of sodium, which is fine because sodium is kind of an electrolyte, 16 grams of carbohydrates, 7 grams of sugar, including 3 grams of added sugar, and then you have erythritol, 9 grams of that, which I guess is a sweetener. I'm not really sure. Now, per bottle, at the time of bottling, you have Bacillus subtilis, Lactobacillus bacterium, which those are both probiotics. Now, what matters too is the ingredient list. So we have water kefir, which is purified water, cane sugar, electrolytes, dairy-free kefir in probiotic cultures, guava puree, grapefruit juice, cold-pressed lime juice, habanero juice, erythritol, and stevia leaf. This is organically produced, made with 100% of pure love. Now, what's interesting that's in here is the habanero juice. I was not expecting that because when I looked up what Paloma was, I did not see anything about peppers being added to it. But I like a little spice in my life, so this should be cool. Guava puree, grapefruit juice, lime juice, habanero juice. It sounds like it's going to be delicious. So let's crack this open and let's see what Agua De Kefir means. Agua De Kefir means, I believe, water of kefir, if my Spanish is kind of up to stuff. Now this is caffeine free. It does say raw and it is dairy free. Let's see how this tastes. As you can tell, I'm a little off today. I went to the gym this morning, ran. Maybe I'm just still hyped up from the gym and I'm mispronouncing things. Or I'm just a mispronouncer. If I look back at all my videos, I should really make a blooper reel over time. But offhand, this really just smells like grapefruit and guava, which I'm all for. And guava being the tropical fruit that it is, I really love. I know a lot of people are iffy with guava and other tropical fruits, but to me, they're just so refreshing. So let's take some sips. Now, when they say this is light and refreshing, they're not wrong. See, it's very low carbonated, which all for, right? Sometimes kombucha itself has a little extra carbonation that I'm not a big fan of. This is very lightly carbonated, and it's super refreshing. You really get the taste of the guava and the grapefruit in here. So, you know, that tropical fruit mixed with that citrus gives it a little bit of a sweetness, a little bit of a tardiness, but I'm all for it. What's interesting is I'm not tasting any of the lime or the habanero. You know, there's maybe a little bit of heat towards the end of this, but I think the habanero juice is in here more for the electrolytes and the hydration, because I know peppers in themselves are oddly like very hydrating and good for things like that. I believe peppers are like mostly water anyway, kind of like a cactus. But it's weird because I see how this was mentioning the tonic was off the prickly pear cactus, and I'm surprised there's no prickly pear in here. But that's fine. Now, the drink itself isn't like super sweet at all, right? And I guess it's because you have just your natural sweetness from the grapefruit juice and the guava puree. And I really think this is a drink that you wouldn't necessarily expect to be a hydration drink, right? Because something like this, it really kind of tastes like a kombucha, if we're being honest, except it doesn't have that like that little vinegariness to it. It's really kind of smooth. It tastes like a sparkling water or like a sparkling soda. Well, soda is naturally sparkling, but like a light, like spark. It kind of tastes like how you would expect Orangina to be, right? Where it's like really juicy and just like a little bit of that sparkling water to it. I kind of put it along that lines. And I really like this because the flavor of this drink really is there, right? Like the grapefruit and the guava, as I've mentioned, are very prominent in here. And I don't mean that in like an overwhelming sense. It's just you can taste it, right? Like it tastes like it should. It tastes like what it says it is. And I'm all for that. And I think this is a very delicious drink. Now, Agua De Kefir, I really haven't seen much around. I picked this up at Target last week. And even Aqua Kefir, I think I used to buy at Target or Whole Foods. And I really can't find it in like normal, conventional grocery stores. Which GT's kombucha I find everywhere. So these other varieties are kind of a little tougher to find, especially, at least in my area, right? And I wish they were more readily available because I could see myself buying this all the time. It is so good. And I say I could see myself buying this all the time where realistically I could because I'm not that far away from where I bought this. It's just a matter of kind of going out of my way to go to that store just to get this. But it's kind of worth it. I think it's good. I do have another variety in the fridge that I'm looking forward to trying at another point. But for Agua De Kefir, cultured hydration, desert hydration, to replenish and recover your body, I think this one is worth checking out, guys. If you've had it, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below of GT's Agua De Kefir. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Did you dislike it? Do you have any flavors that you could recommend? I want to know all that from you guys. So until next time, guys, for 2025, let's bring all the energy like I used to bring pre-lockdown, if we want to say that without kind of getting off the algorithm here. And I'll catch you later, guys. See ya. Bye.